Hey guys, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with another Pokemon video, and today's discussion is going to be about Sneaker Bros. These Sneaker Bros have been around for a long time. This is not a familiar topic. I've talked about this before in previous videos, but the Sneaker Bros were huge in using bots and using ways that were pretty scumbag behavior before, and now they have clearly taken over the Pokemon card space because, surprise, surprise, they need to make money. These guys have been reselling, flipping shoes for so long. And so, I'm not going to be like one to be an expert on this. I don't know sneakers. I don't know shoes. I don't know about Air Jordans or any type of shoes with like Shaq or Yeezys or anything. I don't. I am not a shoe expert, but I am a Pokemon card expert. So we are going to be talking about the Sneaker Bros. And the reason why we're talking about this is I saw this post today. I hate this hobby. I looked at this picture, saw about 4,000 upvotes, 1,000 comments, and I'm like, you know what? Why are we talking about this here? Why is the hobby bad? And surprise, surprise, it's Pokemon card scalpers. This person easily, and again, this came out literally like 2 days ago, is the EV accessory pouches for Prismatic Evolutions, and they bought everything. There's at least 40, 50 Prismatic Evolution pouches here from the EV Gucci bags. Easily 50. I don't even want to know how many booster bundles and 1v1 posters they have. But clearly, they have so much. And I had to ask myself, who is this person? What are they? And surprise, surprise, you can't read it right here, but it says Snoopy Sneaker. Alex, with a smiling emoji. And I tried to find this account. It's currently locked. It's set to private now. So I was not able to find this account. But it gives you an idea. Is the situation is cooked? That the Sneaker Bros, and they have this technology. They've been using bots forever. This is not new. They have the ability to buy this much Pokemon because they know currently this is what sells. You buy 100 boxes of Pokemon Prismatic Evolution boxes. You buy all of the booster bundles you can find, all the 151 poster boxes, and you can flip that for 3 to 4 times the market price. These little pouches came out literally 2 days ago. They originally sold for about $30, $35. They're flipping it for $70 right now. Booster boxes, booster bundles, whatever you want to call them. They've been on the hot market for a while now. You pay about $30 for a booster bundle, and you can flip it for about $70, $80. Easy. Because, obviously, everyone is going crazy for this, for 151, for Prismatic Evolutions. We're seeing this tug and pull of the market. So, right off the bat, I mean, yeah. Comments. I went to my local pawn shop recently looking for cheap tools and found a bunch of Pokemon Prismatic boxes instead. You know things are bad when even pawn shops are taking Pokemon cards. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it, Jimmy. Taking Pokemon cards now and taking it seriously. Or even say they'll take out loans for Pokemon cards. People are willing to take out loans for Pokemon cards. That is fucking crazy. How on earth are you able to buy this much? Bots. This other Instagram posts are hundreds of sneakers. Sneaker scalpers jump to Pokemon. This is freaking wild. My rough count is this. 468 Prismatic Evolution boxes. So about $15,000 before tax. 226 151 poster collections, which is about $3,300, and 34 booster bundle cases, which is approximately $20,000. That's $39,000 pre-tax for product for MSRP, all for just for that. Then they just turn around and try to flip it for probably double or more. This is ridiculous. Meanwhile, casual collectors can't even find one for themselves or their kids. I keep seeing posts about parents saying that their kids are just done with the hobby, and it's just sad because this is the gluttonous greed. I really hope it turns around. Thanks for sharing, and I'm definitely in the boat for not buying above MSRP. I enjoy Pokemon too, but it's not that deep to me. I'll get it when I get it by chance. Also, thanks for sharing. And this is what I'm talking about. In my previous videos, we talk about how a lot of folks, common, fans, collectors, are leaving the hobby because of this kind of behavior. So, sneakers, you are literally, this is like, if I was doing Scalper of the Week, you'll be on top of the Scalper of the Week. But unfortunately, I cannot do this. This does not count because for this video, we're talking about Sneaker Bros. So, I digged in. I kind of was looking around for some Sneaker Bro posts, and it's not hard to find them. My first one is I found a group post a couple days ago. House of Carts, the legacy of Cook Group, leading sneaker reselling beyond. House of Carts is a legacy of reselling world where the sneaker boom days. Established in 2016, HOC, House of Carts, proudly stands as the oldest resale group in the scene, earning a reputation as one of the best Cook Groups for dedicated resellers. So, they call themselves a resale university. So basically, all they do in the past is they flipped and sold shoes. And then, now they're trying to flip and sell Pokemon cards. I'm not even going to bother with this. I'm not an expert, and I don't think I'm not going to give them too much credit. These guys are fucking clowns, because all they preach is that, hey man, it's a hustle, it's a game. You got to get that dough, baby. So they are now selling Pokemon cards and graphics cards. And that's all they do. So obviously they're using, the strategies that they learned from shoes and applying these strategies, incorporating them into a new market, which is Pokemon cards, and for this particular post, graphics cards. It just sucks because these are two hobbies I really care about. And these guys have just invaded it. And I'm not into too much into PC stuff, I'll be honest. I have a 3080 graphics card. I know about the graphics cards, and yeah, they're cool. But the fact that they're just chasing dollars, chasing anywhere you can find quick cash, because this is what they want to do. They want to turn this into this. So it's just this kind of behavior is kind of wild to me to see this, especially in 2025. And maybe it was worse in the shoe business, the Nikes or wherever. I think it's getting bad for Pokemon. And I see this with respect, because the bots, the way they've used the bots has really ruined the hobby in a way. And we see this here. This is from Zudat. Zudat has a video about this, and I'm going to watch this video real quick.
I was wondering where all the resellers went when the sneaker market started to crash. In January, I like to take time away from sneakers before we get into All-Star Weekend. I've always had a soft...
So there it is. Again, we're seeing this stuff constantly in Pokemon. These guys are everywhere for Pokemon right now.
Spot for Pokemon, so I thought, hey, let's go take a look at the TCG. I kid you not, I've been to 6 different stores and a Pokemon vending machine, and I've yet to find any product. Now, I heard the scalping was bad in this hobby, but I didn't realize it was sneaker pandemic level bad.
So, again, Zudat is a sneaker bro. He is not maybe a reseller. I don't know. I didn't look at his post. I just saw this, here. And he just explains that all the resellers are literally leaving the sneaker scene to go to Pokemon. And that is why we're seeing this right now. And it's just crazy to me to think about this is our current hobby. The sneaker bros have invaded, have taken over the hobby, unfortunately. And they're only doing that because of one thing, which is money. So right now, this is another one here. This is Bada Boy Nova. Bada Boy Nova. And he's in charge of the Polar Chef's Cook Group, where you pay money to use his cook group. And let me just go you this video right here.
Huge surge of new people trying to get into botting. These items sell out instantly the moment they drop or restock online, and it's all because of those pesky botters and resellers. So if you can't beat them, join them, because
man, I can't believe this guy. I can't believe he does this, and does it proudly. Let's be clear. He does it proudly. Basically, his whole thing is that he makes bots. And essentially what he's doing is, surprise, he's making bots to buy Pokemon cards. And here you go.
After all, complaining about it over and over and over again isn't gonna help you get any checkouts. So how do you get your hands on these insta sellout items? You might be surprised to know that botting might not be the answer. Why should you listen to me? If you're not familiar with my content, my name is Nova. I've been making content about botting and reselling for over 5 years, and because of that, I've been able to work with some of the biggest players in the industry, make TV appearances, and had the pleasure of helping hundreds to thousands of people learn how to bot.
Homie is a botter. Homie, all he does is make bots. His content literally exclusively is botting. I mean, you go on him, he has, let's see, He has, yeah, his thing is, my name is Nova. I'm a sneaker reseller. I demonstrate my Hyper Beast sneaker reselling operations from top to bottom. I do live cops, unboxing, and tutorials, and selling much more. He has 188,000 subscribers and over 20 million views. And you can see that right now. That's all he does. All he does is buying. His content is shoes and now Pokemon cards. So this is the video I watched before you bought, and now his last video is I made a Pokemon bot and released for free. Doesn't fucking matter. All he does is just bots. And obviously this is flex posting at its finest. He makes posts about using the bots to make money, and of course people are drawn to this because what person doesn't want to make money? What kind of person doesn't want to sit there and say, yo, you're telling me I can be rich, I can flip a lot of money, all I have to do is make and buy Pokemon cards? Well, here you have it. This is the people that I'm talking about here. These influencers, content creators who are willing to basically make bots to essentially make a profit. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to give money to this guy. You're going to have to spend money to Nova, give him money to make him have access to his bots to buy Pokemon cards. And so that's what's happening. And again, the terminology is there. It's been there for a while. The sneaker scene is dying, I guess. And the new cool thing to do is to flip and resell Pokemon cards. So then again, you have these guys like Snoopy Sneaker. And again, Snoopy is a very cute little critter. I have a special spot in my heart for Snoopy. And at the end of the day, I refuse to pay any of these guys any money. When I see prices like this, I don't even bother. But what gets me boiling is the fact that our hobby, our scene, is literally being corrupted, being polluted by scalper bros, by guys who think they can make a quick buck, by guys who come in the hobby and say, hey, I know how to make Pokemon cards, and I know how to get them. And all you have to do is literally this here. You have to make bots, you have to make all this stuff here. And I get it, you know, maybe it's tempting. And like, this Nova guy, dude, oh my god.
Those bot discords are in no way, shape, or form obligated to tell you what items to buy, what proxies work, when the items are actually going to drop. And that's about it. Anything extra is a bonus. On the other hand, a cook group's primary job is to help its members make money. So that means they're obligated to teach you all the aspects of reselling and do it in a way that's easy to understand.
This guy is... I'm not one to get upset about, you know, about watching people's content. I'm just upset because Homeboy makes these videos for an audience, a pretty broad audience too. And his whole gimmick, his whole thing is, hey, you want to make some money? Want to make some easy money? Come and join a cook group. Come and join my community. Come with me. I will show you the way to making cash. And obviously, the comments, I mean... To sum it all up, it's just one pyramid scheme, retired botter, and, you know, a lot of these guys are questioning. And they asked him, buying GPUs is ridiculous. Do you have cookbooks for Canada? I'm in the UK with this work with your cook group. You've been washed. Oh my god. And, yeah. I mean, these videos, these comments, this whole thing sounds like a Ponzi scheme to me. The fact that these guys think it's a smart idea to jump in the ship to like, hey, I know this guy, his name is Nova, he's a Discord server, all you gotta do is pay some money, get access to his account, and you can make some money easily by selling some Pokemon cards. It's like, bro, get a life, find something better to do, like, find another hobby to ruin, you know? And this is what like infuriates me is obviously Homeboy, he's a successful YouTuber, I'll say that. Guy has 100,000 subscribers. He knows what he's doing, and he's been successful at it. And it just pains me to say that, like, I have to watch these videos and sit here and say, you know what? Wow, this is fucking cringe. Because it is! It's so cringe. The fact that these guys exist, they post their content, and his videos used to do better, you know? Like, some of his videos were, you know, 600, hundreds of thousands 6 years ago. You peaked 6 years ago, and now you're back trying to flip Pokemon cards. Oh my god. Hyper Beast sneakers! Okay, I'm sorry. I think this is funny. I think this is like just like hysterical to find content creators who like peaked like 5 to 6 years ago, and now they post something recently, like less than like a month ago, and they're getting no views because it really is dead. I mean, I think that's one thing I kind of acknowledge now, is that the reselling of shoes is fucking gone. No one gives a shit about shoes anymore. No one cares about Yeezys. No one cares about Jordans. No one cares about shoes. So this guy, like, I can see why he stopped making content. And now he's making Pokemon cards content because, you're surprised, this is the only thing that really can, like, you can pitch. And damn, bro. Like, truly, the fall of a great giant here. And I'm sure he made a fuck ton of money. Like, the one thing that I think that's very clear is that if you're doing this to make money, yeah, you can make some money. Now, is that your legacy? Is that what you want as your true, you know, like, oh, what have you done on YouTube? Well, I made YouTube bot videos, and I was so cool. I was on the news and everything. Like, nah, man. I think this is truly watching, like, the decline of, like, an empire, so to speak. So, yeah, no. What an end to an illustrious YouTube career by going from making hundreds of thousands of views for shoes to trying to pitch guys to sell Pokemon cards. So, I guess one of the comments is correct. Like, you are washed. So, anyway, yeah, guys. So, enough of that. I apologize. That was a bit of a rant right there, and I just couldn't help myself because these videos, they make me, I don't know, they give me joy because in a way I am seeing the other side. Again, I stand for accessible Pokemon cards. My values is that there should be enough product for people, and that scalpers, resellers, Pokemon investor bros are ruining the hobby in a way. And there's a difference. Let me be clear. If you buy to collect sealed product, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with having sealed product. But if you're buying to hoard or to flip to make money, that's where I draw the line. And the day, these guys, they're losing. They are losing their content. They're losing their profits. And I say that because they truly are. And it shows a lot that there's a lot of negative feedback towards Snoopy Sneaker Rubber, because he turned off his account after he posted that picture of all those Pokemon cards. Because, surprise, people are mad and they're like, yo, ban this guy, kick this guy off the platform. So it works, man. People can get mad. And I know you're getting mad as much as I am here, because at the end of the day, the hobby should not be polluted by scalpers. It shouldn't. Pokemon is literally the most joyous friendship binding experience hobby I can imagine. And the fact that we keep facing these guys coming in and ruining it just makes it kind of like, hey man, you mess with the wrong community. You mess with the wrong fan base. Because it's not about buying at the maximum profit. It isn't. It's not about making money. It isn't. Pokemon is a belief, a place to make friendship and enjoy the camaraderie of Pokemon cards. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments, please. Obviously, I make a lot of these videos to both kind of enjoy the, hey, it's going to be okay. These guys are going to fade away into obscurity. They're not going to be around for a while. So, I appreciate you guys watching my video again. Thank you so much for checking out my channel, guys. It's been a meaningful amount of growth in this channel. I really appreciate it. And I know there's a lot of dark days ahead, so to speak, with the Prismatic Evolutions, but we've seen this with Journey Together, with Shining Fates. The hype will go down, and things will get back to normal. So, thank you so much for watching this, guys. I wish you the best. Good luck on trying to find Pokemon cards, and thank you so much for tuning in. So, again, it's your boy, Kenny Boulder. Have a great day, guys. Take care.